Netflix is sitting at one of the most important levels we've seen all year. The stock has already lost multiple key moving averages, momentum is rolling over across several time frames, and what looks like a massive head and shoulder pattern may be already breaking down. The question now isn't whether Netflix can rally, it's whether the bulls can defend the $77 support level before this stock starts targeting $70, $67, or even potentially lower. Let's jump into the monthly chart here. Right now the price of Netflix is at $78.72. And right now, this is looking very bearish here. We're below the 21 moving average. About 3 months ago, it looks like we got a topping tail here. We're coming down from the highs of $134.12. And this looks like we're headed towards this 50 moving average at least to $67.16. The stochastics here are rolling over. The RSI is below the 50, also rolling over. And I'm starting to see some type of a head and shoulder pattern here. Left shoulder, head, and a right shoulder here. And this could bring us down. It's showing all the way to the 200 moving average at $30.56. Maybe we don't go as far down, but this is the potential that it has to fall all the way down here unless we could stay above this 50 moving average and recover from there. At the moment, we are starting to get a little bit far away from the 21 moving average, which is at $100.68. So maybe the 50 moving average could hold us up, and then maybe we could rally back up there even if eventually we roll over. On the weekly time frame, we could see that we lost all the key moving averages, especially the 21 moving average, and it looks like we're headed towards this 200 moving average at $69.74. Stochastics are starting to reset, but look how long we dragged here for. This could definitely happen here again as well. RSI, we're below the 50, and I'm also seeing some type of a slanted head and shoulder here as well. Left shoulder ahead, the right shoulder, which is probably already triggered and breaking down as well. So I'm expecting us to come down at least to this 200 moving average. On the 3-day time frame, this is also looking very bearish. We're rolling over here. We're below the 200 moving average. Now, the only thing that could save us here is that the stochastics RSI are low, and maybe we could start rolling up. But again, look how long we dragged here. A similar scenario could happen over here. Maybe we could continue coming down. Hopefully we could do some type of a double bottom, one bottom here. Maybe this is the second bottom and we could roll up from here. On the daily time frame, stochastics look like they were on the way up, but if we zoom in, we kind of see that we're about to roll over again. So this is also looking pretty bearish to me. We're below the 200 moving average, below the 21, and we have a big red engulfing candle here today as well. This looks like we're headed for more downside. On the 4-hour time frame, stochastics are looking ugly. We're double topped here. We're rolling over. The RSI looks like it wants to roll over, and we got rejected severely here off of the 21 moving average, which is at $81.38. This looks like we're heading for more downside as well. On the 1-hour time frame, stochastics are kind of reset. This is the only time frame that looks pretty good, and it looks like we want to head back up to this 21 moving average, which is at $80.16. But let's see if we could get past that 21 moving average. Ultimately, we need to get back above this 200 moving average at $85.35 to remain bullish. If we get rejected off this 21 moving average, I'm expecting more downside. And on the 15-minute time frame, the stochastics here are a little bit toppy. It looks like we're trying to get back above this 21 moving average, but if we cannot, this kind of looks to me like a bear flag that could end up breaking us down. And if that's the case, this could bring us all the way down to about $75 or possibly even lower. So right now, guys, overall, I'm kind of bearish on Netflix. It looks like we have way more down to go. This is possible that we could get down to $67, and honestly, even possibly to $30 if things get very, very bearish. If we could recover this 21 moving average, at least on the weekly, which is at $89, or at least on the daily time frame, which is at $84, then maybe we could start working our way back up to this 200 moving average above 100. But if we cannot reclaim $80, I feel like we're going to go to $70 or below. All right, guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe, and if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.